My name is Misaki Fukuda. I'm 27 and work as a nurse. I was recently proposed to by my boyfriend of 7 years, Shota. He's always a positive and bright person, so I love being around him. I was looking forward to life as his wife and I wasn't expecting what was coming next. I was eating with friends to talk about the engagement. Congrats on your marriage, Misaki! Thank you. Man, you're finally getting married, huh? I just broke up with my boyfriend. We were drinking quite a bit, and we were getting pretty loud about married life. You know how you hear about people who treat their husbands as ATM or call their wives parasites? I wonder if that's a real thing. That's just a huge no. Seriously, what would you say if he said that to you? I don't know. Shota didn't seem like the 50s styles husband, and both my friend and I didn't really like the men on a pedestal type of husband. We were just joking around and having fun with the idea. How we wouldn't be able to come out and drink like this when we get married and have kids. After a month into the engagement, Shota was over at my house for the weekend.
Oh yeah, there was something I didn't tell you, by the way.
Huh?
I don't feed the fish that I fished you, so you better work. If you become some kind of leech, we're getting divorced.
Wait, what is this guy saying? I was actually worried I was hallucinating when we were talking about marriage the other day.
I want 2 kids.
Remembering, yeah, me too. Then during maternity leave, we even talked about how we would actually handle everything, but...
By the way, I know you were talking about maternity leave, but to me, that's just being neat. Our part-time employee was working till the end too, so I don't know about someone who's just willing to do, rest.
What's he going to say if I feel bad and have to take off work? Is he going to think I'm a parasite? I froze up thinking about it.
Bah, who am I kidding? You're not the type to do that. No one works as a housewife anymore.
I guess he was satisfied that I didn't say anything back because he just scoffed and smiled. He looked like someone completely new. I don't want to be a housewife or anything, but if I have to take off work to give birth, I need to take off work for birth. Is he going to call me a parasite when I'm pregnant? What if I have really bad morning sickness? Or I start feeling sick after childbirth? What if our kid is sick? What's he going to say about that? I was going to marry this guy? I took a deep breath and remembered everything I said to my friend. I'm glad that you were the same type as me. That means we're going to split cost of living, right?
That's the best thing, I think. We should be equal, right, Misaki?
Okay then, we should completely separate chores around the house too. You have to do the exact same amount as me or we're getting a divorce, okay? I smiled at him as I dropped that bomb. I thought I did anyway, but I probably had more of an awkward smirk. I think my voice was shaking too. He froze, mouth wide open.
Oh wait, hang on. I've never done any chores around the house and I can't cook, you know that.
Yeah? You can't even cook instant ramen well.
Right? And my work is just so busy.
Yeah, work is really busy, huh?
Yeah, I make money, you know.
But you work 8-hour work days just like me. You might stay late to finish off work sometimes, but we're generally on the same schedule. So since we're going to be splitting the bill, you should do the same amount of work around the house as me. Or this isn't fair, right?
But then, you don't have to pay half or anything, but you should do the things around the house, right?
Huh? Wait. So you're asking me to earn money for you to buy food while you do all the chores around the house? What are you, some kind of chore parasite?
What? How could you call me a parasite?
He must have figured out that I was just parroting what he said, and from there, I didn't really understand what he was saying. However, I ignored a now mumbling Shota and chased him out of the room. I can't marry someone who's going to call their fiancé a parasite or leech. Get out of my house!
Wait, hang on! You said you'd cook some hamburgers tonight. You promised!
Yeah, that's not the problem right now. I was furious and called the wedding venue on the spot to cancel the wedding. I was getting everything ready to call off the engagement. My hand was still shaking from everything. I was probably shaking the whole time I was talking to him too. I can't believe that what I was talking about with my friend would happen this soon. I don't want to quit my job since I'm working at my job that I've dreamt of as a child. Shota's mother was a housewife and Shota takes care of his mother. I got this job by paying myself through college with part-time jobs and finally made it. Shota knows that. Why would he say such a thing? A week later, I called Shota to let him know that the engagement was off. He didn't answer, so I just left him a message. I can't marry you. I've canceled the wedding. Have a nice life. Bye. I was in bed after he didn't answer me, and I suddenly got a call from him. It's 3 in the morning, and I have to work tomorrow. Hello?
Hey, Misaki? I was just drinking with the boys up until a second ago, and I just heard your voicemail. You can't just call off the wedding and engagement like that. I'm gonna sue your ass!
Okay, sure. If it's not something that's preposterous, I'll pay it.
That's not what I meant! Let's both calm down and talk about it.
Sure, let's cool off then. No contact for the whole time.
Hang on! Stop just deciding things on your own like that! Just calm down, I'm heading over now.
No, you need to calm down. No, if you want to calm down, we shouldn't see each other, right?
I'm heading over in the afternoon, so you better be there.
You're so annoying. I have work tomorrow, so no, I can't. And I'm going to rest on my days off, so no.
Then when can I see you? Give me a time and we can talk.
How about 100 years later? I hung up the phone, but then he immediately called me again. I told you that I had work today. Can you please stop calling me?
Stop talking to me like I'm a stranger.
Well, we're broken up now, so it makes sense. I don't want anything to do with you for the rest of my life.
Are you half asleep or something?
Who's acting like they're half asleep? But I just hung up because I'd rather not talk to him after this. He called me again, but if I didn't sleep, I wouldn't be able to focus on my job. So I turned off my phone and went to bed. The next morning, I was going to go to work when Shota was standing in the hallway.
Huh? You worked during the AM today? I'll wait in your room then. I didn't sleep at all yesterday, so let me sleep. Oh, and cook me something light for dinner.
He acted like this was all a given and tried to let himself in, but I stopped him. What? No, you're insane! Move! I shoved him away and closed the door in a hurry. I ran to work after that. He was following me too, but maybe he was too tired to chase me. He stopped after a little bit. I didn't sleep much because of him either. After work, I headed home, slightly terrified. I didn't see anyone around, so I was going to open my door when I could hear someone running towards me from the emergency exit. No! He tried to steal the key away from me, and I did my best to put up a fight.
Misaki, calm down! Calm down, please!
He let go of the key, but he didn't seem to want to go home, so I called the police behind my back. I was struggling to tell them where I was, but Shota didn't seem to want to leave, so it all worked out. Shota was taken by the police that had shown up, and I just collapsed after everything calmed down. I was seriously terrified. I can't believe that he was literally stationed in front of my house. I'm so glad that I didn't give him my spare key. He just kept calling me and messaging me after that.
I'm not a stalker. The phone just hung up out of the blue, so I was worried for her. I went to the middle of the night. But then she said she had work, so I figured I should let her sleep. That's why I was just waiting in front of the house. Then as soon as she saw me, she screamed and shoved me away, so I chased her thinking that something was weird. I went home after that, but I was just so worried that I went again in the afternoon. Then she was there as usual, so I thought I could talk to her, so I approached her and...
Then that happened.
I just wanted to talk to her calmly. I don't get what's going on.
After I heard the story, I was at a loss for how much we were misunderstanding each other. 7 years and I knew nothing about this man. What were these 7 years for? Calling the police let his parents know how crazy he was being, so we were able to officially call off the engagement. His mother, who was a housewife like I said, was pretty shocked at what he had told me. He was treated so great from his mother. How could he call someone a parasite like that? His parents both apologized and said they would be paying for damages. They also paid for my move and I moved houses. I'm going to live in my new place and work my job while enjoying life.
Thanks for watching! Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Bye!